live. We are back at it again. It is
Yeah, buddy.
Suda Producer. And we got Karuna in the Bill. We got Kordzz in the building. We got one of our queens of our inaugural. Is that the right word? I didn't even say it right.
Yep.
No. I didn't. Okay. Don't doubt yourself, kids. The inaugural event of the top 5. Sasha Taliaferro.
Thank you.
Yes, and I said it correctly.
Close.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. I can always count.
I know. I try to. Come on. Let's get it together. We can work on this. You got the press note.
Yes.
Okay. I thank you. Appreciate it.
No, but it's all good. But seriously, Sasha, you were amazing. I think that you were definitely one of the people, along with Aja, that really blew people away in our first showcase. So definitely kudos to you. Congratulations on your award and everything. So you guys were definitely amazing.
Yes.
Of course.
It was wonderful. Y'all did an amazing job. The
Thank
whole
you.
show.
Thank you.
Telling us.
Flattery will get you everywhere. No, but check this out. So, what's that one song that will always make you cry?
Oh, straight out the gate.
Yes.
Yeah, we got some. We have questions that the people want to know.
Unchained Melody.
Whoa.
Right. Every single time. That's actually what I want to be like. My winning song.
Excuse me.
What?
Hold on.
I was not expecting.
My favorite movie is Ghost, and that's
okay.
that's why I learned it.
Okay.
And as I got older, it's just that's my go-to.
And you're like, oh, the emotion of it all, just it makes you want to weep quietly, holding yourself.
Yeah. Make me want to get some.
My darling.
Ooh.
I hunger.
Come on.
I hunger for your love.
I hunger. Make me want to get some play.
Start me
play. What's that called again?
Oh,
beautiful.
She had to give y'all a few notes, a few
bit.
Come on for the melodies.
But yes, it would be that song for sure.
No, I see why.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is. It's an amazing song, and everyone that's ever mustered the courage to attack it, I think, has done a good job.
Yes.
Where it shows a different nuance of the song. So
yes. That's why I love hearing people sing that song.
Yeah.
It's a flexible song.
It's flexible, but also don't play with it.
It's right. Every good song gives you
It's a range of type of people that can do it, but they all make it theirs.
Right.
I love that song.
Right.
That's
You'll be at my wedding. Y'all hear.
Hey, I'm invited. So let me ask you this: does your music that you make right now match your personality? Do you think?
Yes, I would say so because I'm about the Lord.
Yeah.
Like so that is my personality.
Come on.
Honestly, like the Lord, love, and people. Like we were talking about earlier, my name means helper of mankind.
Right.
Yep.
Sasha Taliaferro's iron worker. So it's all about getting the job done and all about his people and love. So I would say so. That's the type of music I make. It's about the Lord, about people, love, trials, things we go through in life.
Toiling away.
I think one of the things that made it really, really amazing when we began to work together, you, Kordzz, I, Sue, is that first and foremost that we're people of faith, I think, was a big thing. But specifically with you, Kordzz, and I, we have a really substantial background in the church. You know what I mean? So us connecting the things of how we now understand God more than understanding the church, I think is such a soundness in your connection. Right. Like, but you can hear it. Like when people hear you sing, I feel like they see God.
It's the relationship.
And that, exactly. To me, that's the key to our gifts. The key to our gifts is so that we connect people to the closeness of who God can be. Even if in the physical or in the spiritual, we could never be what God is. But to connect them to something closer to God than where they were. Something that's real, substantial. I feel like when people hear you, if you would have saw the mouth, Sasha.
It was crazy. It was got mouth. It was got mouth for real. It was.
Yeah. It was.
That's all. That's all. Glory be to God. Because honestly, and you know, we've discussed. Y'all know, I feel like your gift and what you're given and your purpose and your mission, it's not. Oftentimes, it's not going to align with what you want to do.
Right.
Because if it was up to me, sometimes I would just play the back. But it's like he's giving me these words, he's giving me these lyrics, he's giving me these melodies, and it's not for me. It's bigger than me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Oh shoot.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Give me 5 steps on your tour. You have 5 places to go. Where will be the first stop on your tour? Where would you want to go?
Ooh. For sure, Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica first.
Jamaica
is
amazing.
One. She said, I'm going on vacation.
I'm
gonna
go
out first. I'm going to go back.
Don't go back there. Put the patty back on there.
Number 2.
Nigeria.
Oh my goodness. Back to the mother.
Nigeria is a beautiful place.
I'm trying to get into the roots first.
Hey.
You know?
I dig it. Jamaica, Nigeria.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 3.
Cali.
Okay.
Y'all
California.
love
Everybody
Cali
loves
right
California.
now. And I
they want to
believe
be West
that
Coast
it was
so bad.
That's like, cause that's like if depending on like that's the Mecca.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be of Hollywood. I'm just trying to be in there for a little bit.
Right.
I'm just trying to pull through.
I got a mission.
Get on up out of here.
So I would say that's 3,
a drive-by is accurate.
Yeah, well, not
through.
Okay,
Number 4.
New York? Does that go without saying?
Yeah, well,
I mean, if you want to come here, I mean, it is
how could you
where you're from.
How could you not?
I mean, and also, you talk about Mecca. That is the Mecca of Mecca.
Mecca.
You had to say it
Mecca
twice.
of hip hop.
Give me a break.
It is definitely the
and
Mecca
the
of hip
world
hop.
financials.
And it's one of the Meccas of music and fashion.
Give me
Right.
a break.
Definitely.
I
And financials.
Put it together.
I think sometimes when you're from a place, you get what's the word I'm looking for?
Bored.
Conditioned, blinded by the greatness in which you are.
Oh yeah,
so definitely New York built me. So New York, that's 4. And
where you gonna close it up at? What's gonna be the Sasha
Taliaferro.
What?
I always gotta give it to her and like
you
bring it.
Because
when I don't give it to her like that, she never gets it right. So I be like, let me help you doll it. Because if I don't give you that, she never gets it.
And then she'll get it like right before, but then when it's time.
Right when it's time.
It's just like, have a look, honey. Japan.
Ooh, Japan. Come on, Fast Trains. I understand. Get to where we need to get to. Where the bullet trains.
They're in a whole nother. They're like 100 light years. I just want to see it, and also being that it's the type of music I'm gonna do. There's a very big Christian what is
fan
it?
base
Following.
Yeah,
It's not about me.
Following.
It's not about.
But I know that they would resonate. Well, will resonate with the music. So
solid.
It's different. And my daughter loves Japan too.
Son of a gun.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. Okay, so tell me, what are some of your expectations for the showcase, and what were some of the things that you felt about the last showcase? You were one of the first winners of the showcase, which was amazing. Big up to you again. That was definitely dope. You definitely
It was
that.
wonderful.
Yes.
But so tell us, like, what are your expectations for this one, and how did you feel about the first one?
When we start with the how I felt part first.
Okay.
I felt amazing. I felt blessed to be a part of it. Thank you for asking me. And I felt like it was a rebirth, so to speak, like just in my life and the things that have transpired as of late, and me falling away from my talent and my gift and my purpose. It was like 7 years before I've been on like a stage where I'm performing. It's a showcase, whatever the case may be. So it was big for me. It was bigger than people may have realized, but it was huge.
Nice.
I feel everything of what you said there, but what I will say is the addendum I would make is what they expected in the beginning, and then what you did by the end.
Oh my God!
People were like,
again, catching flies, darling. It was a dog.
Wow,
it was
wow by it. So
can we tell them about the tie? Like, did we even explain this? Now that we have both queens.
I forgot.
Now that we have both queens.
We have both of you guys there. So check this out.
Please.
Originally, the only way for you guys to have one, we were saying, was going to be specifically one way. Just get the votes. Get the people that walk through the door, and then those same people to vote for you.
Right.
You guys both already had a lot of votes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had a lot of people that were coming in the door. You had a lot of people that were frequenting and staying to be able to place their ballots in, right?
Yep. They stayed.
But now, the part that you technically could not control was the drinks at the bar
Signature drinks.
were also signature.
Yes.
So you had your drink, right? Do you remember what your drink was called?
What's the name of your song?
Well done.
I
think of the ingredients. It was strawberry.
I was like, so everybody got their song that was done, and there was a signature drink. We're gonna be bringing back the signature drinks for every showcase.
Which is so who's like
right.
That was awesome.
So that should be amazing all over again. But the crazy part about it is we never knew how many people had actually bought your drinks because we left it with the bartenders the entire time.
Yes.
So once we came to collect, because you guys had tied the first time, we literally pulled Sue, me and Kordzz, like, we're not doing a tie.
Right, we're not doing
because then people are going to think that we fronted and that we made this stuff up.
Right.
I was like, nah, they're not doing a tie. For real. And I was like, and I don't want nobody to feel slighted or shorted by all the work that they had committed
and that
already.
was a chat we had before even this
Correct.
thing, and that's why we said that would be the tie.
The bartenders would be what would tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, but how are we gonna make sure I'm not gonna lie, I am meticulous, y'all know how I am.
Yes.
I was like, how do we know the bartenders didn't lie? So that's why I made everybody have a ticket that bought it and had to turn it in. But also, your initials were on the back of the ticket.
Yeah.
So once they turned in a ticket for a drink, it would have your initial, not somebody else's initial. They had to specifically be like, they bought, well done. That's Sasha, right?
That's Sasha.
So, and before everything was happening, I was writing on the tickets like this, like, Kordzz is like, are you all right? I was like,
no.
Don't stress me out. Fine. But, so, when we went back to then collect all of those tickets, you and Aja tied again. I was like...
It was really a meant to be experience. And it was humbling because, as you know, a consummate performer, we don't do ties.
Right.
Ain't nobody about to who does ties.
Because it's not one of my lost. It's it. Let me embrace my reality.
Okay.
I don't even listen. I'd rather take a loss. But then I'm like, it was just so the way it happened, the way this was a tie. And then you went to the tiebreaker. That was a tie. And just the way it was meant to be. And you just got you put on a great show from start to finish, honestly. The talent that you chose, the ideas of a signature drink, people had appetizers. They were really having fun. Like, oh, did you put your ticket in? Collect your ticket. It was a beautiful vibe.
Thank you so much.
We turned Wednesday into a Friday.
Real fast. And they had everybody still on time for work. They couldn't be like, oh, I was out. It went too crazy.
Wednesdays
No.
Come on, it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
It is a Wednesday. I appreciate
y'all
it.
did the thing. And let me tell you how I know. Y'all got my mother up and out. She had a time.
I love your mother.
Appreciate it.
She loved the talent. It was wonderful.
Yes.
So y'all did a good job.
Thank you so much, my dear. We appreciate you.
Oh wait, the second part of the question.
Right.
Oh yes, you're right.
Come on, see you.
You go ahead. We're collaborating. This is a team effort. The village.
Never. Because what y'all do, seriously, I can never. I'm not playing around. But you said, what am I expecting, right?
Yeah, what are you expecting from this showcase? As a queen of the last showcase, you better put it
come on!
You better know what it is.
I would say growth. This is a like, especially with the team production, like y'all not playing.
Yeah.
It's like you're in the this is what you want to jump in. Like we're not playing, and it's forcing people. Me speak for myself. I can't speak for everybody. Like you have to be ready. Yeah. It's about growth. I want to be able to to elevate in my stage performance, in my writing, in networking. You know, I take things from everybody in the team. So I'm just for growth and just beauty. I love all things music, so I'm just taking it in. I'm here for the ride.
Well, one thing undeniable is Sasha Taliaferro is definitely beautiful, but when you hear her singing this time, July 31st, don't be surprised when your mouth is open in amazement.
Call
my
your
God.
insurance.
It's only getting better.
Call
like,
your insurance company.
Miss
It's going to be real life. What would you have as an advice to the new competitors coming in? Because this is going to be a little spicier. Because it's going to
BK versus BK this time.
Right.
So it's going to be Poughkeepsie artists and Brooklyn artists.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
What do you think? What would be your
advice to the new
it's going to be fun.
New competitors?
My advice is to tune out the noise, whatever that noise may be. Whether it's your own internal voice, whether it's people in your life, anybody that's not encouraging you, whatever. Like, tune out the noise. You have a mission. First and foremost, you have a passion for something. People don't understand the level of vulnerability.
Right. That's necessary.
And people can, and that's the one thing about a crowd. Even if the crowd loves you, the majority, there's going to be some people that don't like you, that don't want to hear it. They might heckle, they may not. You have to be prepared for anything, but you have a passion, and be vulnerable, because it's a reason why it's in you. It's a reason why I can't get peace. If God don't allow me to have peace, if I'm not singing, if I'm not writing,
that's the God I know. I know him
in the studio. That's why it was divine timing. When Crooner reached out, because I was going through it. Like, I'm like, God, I'm at one point, I'm telling you, the way it happened, it was within that week. Like, I said, I hear you. Now, where are we gonna go? I got this full time.
Like, what are we doing?
I got these 3 children. I got responsibilities.
Give
me a connection.
I don't want the responsibilities.
Please be the plug. He's the ultimate plug. He's not a plug braider. So
yes, 5 stars.
5 stars.
Definitely 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. Highly recommend.
So just be open. It's a passion, and it's for a reason. So don't ever stop.
And there are going to be some bumps.
Yes. Plenty. But if it's in you, it's in you, not on you. So just.
That part, you heard it from the winner.
Holy wow! Put it together.
Come on with the hot interview, Sasha. We appreciate you for being here so much, Sasha Taliaferro, guys. When I tell you her EP is going to be dropping along with Aja this year, it is going to be amazing. Right? Let's get your socials real fast.
My socials, pretty easy. First name Sasha, Sasha. Last name
Taliaferro.
Close.
That's Taliaferro. Sasha Taliaferro on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
Check her out.
Check me out.
TikTok. She's big time.